storyteller and stand-up comic for over 2 decades. I'm a huge fan of hers. I kind of stalked her to get her to perform in the show in the last one. She has appeared at Crackers Comedy Club as well as the Storyzilla Storytelling Show in Bloomington. And I love the title of her story for tonight. It's called I Teach at Walgreens. Please welcome Mary Armstrong Smith.
What a cute little stool.
It's a water stool.
Yeah. I should get another one for my other cheek. So let me tell you, I'm at that awkward age. Not old enough to be in a nursing home, but old enough to take several prescription medications on a regular basis. I'm at Walgreens a lot. So often, in fact, that the pharmacy staff know my name and date of birth. They break the law and just give me the stuff. Hard stuff, you know. Insulin, blood pressure meds, cholesterol meds. I know how to get hooked up. Now I know them too. Raphael is the pharmacy tech. He is so sweet. He's from Columbia. Not Columbia, South Carolina. No, he's from Columbia. And he's got this little baby face and dark hair, and he's just freaking adorable. He's always so friendly and helpful, and I love him. And then there's Gabrielle, the head pharmacist. She's one of those mysterious women who can be like maybe 30, maybe 50, you just don't know. Blonde hair with blonde streaks and big glasses. And she's always lovely. And then there's this ever-changing cast of pharmacy interns from Butler University. All blonde, all turkey, all the time. And a lot of old people. I mean, really old people. You can't move very fast around in there. You will trip over a walker. A while back, I'm at Walgreens with my husband. I'm in line at the pharmacy waiting to pick up my blood pressure meds. There are a couple people in line behind me, and ahead of me is a Hispanic family. A mom, a dad, and a little boy who looks to be maybe 6 years old. Now the boy is sick and hyperactive. He's got this barky cough, and I kind of get the impression he's just kind of had it up to here with staying in bed. And it's bouncing off the walls, and mom and dad are conferring with Raphael, and they're all speaking Spanish. Now, I speak very little Spanish. I can ask you where the bathroom is, and I can call you a whore. Really, seriously. ¿Dónde está el baño? Puta. Well, that will bring your Cinco de Mayo party to a screeching halt, let me tell you. Even though I can't understand the words, I can tell what Raphael and mom and dad are talking about. Raphael is doing the same thing with mom and dad that he does with everybody who comes to the pharmacy. He's answering questions about dosage, possible side effects. I hear mom say the word comida, which means food, and I know she's asking should they give the boy food with his medications. Raphael's done this for hundreds of folks. Well, it's taken a while. And I admit it, I'm a little impatient. Nobody likes waiting in line, but it's not a big deal. I hear the guy behind me go, and I'm like, yeah, I'm with you, brother, I get it. Like, you know, we're all gonna get there. Finally, they're done. And the mom and dad and the little boy leave, and the parents seem happy because now the little boy will stop cough barking like a 3-pack-a-day smoker, and maybe he'll calm down. So it's my turn, and I'm about to step up when I hear the guy behind me rumble into the back of my head, there goes the future of our country. I instantly know he's talking to me. Time slows down, and the part of me that doesn't want trouble is going, ignore the jackass, ignore the jackass. But I'm pissed. I know what he means by the tone of his voice. And I'm instantly dangerous. I look over at Mike, and he can read me instantly. His eyes get really wide because he knows that shit's about to get real. It's a good thing I'm about to pick up those blood pressure medications because I'm about to blow. I mean, it's like, incoming, incoming. But he knows I gotta do what I gotta do. He stays close in case there are pieces to pick up. I rarely lose my shit in public. But we've been in this spot before, Mike and I. I've ignored a lot of jackasses in my life. Well, and not really ignored them. I declined to give a response and then promptly internalized it. You'd be amazed, or, well, maybe not, how ordinarily nice people feel the need to remind fat people that they're fat. I remember when I finally snapped on that one. Mike, also a big person, he and I were coming out of a Best Buy, and there's a teenage boy and girl hanging out by the front door. And as we passed by, the boy began making pig noises. I am not a dancer, but I executed the prettiest little pirouette at that moment and headed straight for Jerky McJerkface. I got up in his personal space. I said, "Was that for my benefit, Junior?" He stammers, I don't know what you're talking about. And I said, "Oh, right, two fat people walked by you. You make pig noises, and it has nothing to do with us. Not only are you an asshole, but you're a coward, too." And I whirled on the girl and said, "And you! You could do a hell of a lot better." One more pirouette, and I'm power walking toward my startled husband, who's still in the middle of the parking lot. And let me tell you, I felt fierce! You know, since then, I notice I don't hear those kind of comments anymore. Maybe I carry myself differently. Maybe I look like I'll snap. But here's the thing. Unless I'm on stage with the expectation that I will be the center of attention, I do not want to be the center of attention. Those practical joke shows where they embarrass people in public, oh, I can't stand those. The idea of being exposed like that makes my skin crawl. I can hear my mother hissing, "Mary Susan, don't make a spectacle of yourself." I'm sorry, Mom. But you know, sometimes you just gotta be fierce. I turn around slowly, face him. He's tall and thin, with a little stubble of beard. Apparently not quite enough testosterone for a full one. He looks like a reject from a casting call for Duck Dynasty. Like they looked at him and said, "No, your teeth are too jacked up." I look up into his eyes and I see that he's nervous. This is not going the way he thought it would. Instead of a short, fat Rush Limbaugh fangirl, he's facing this wall of woman who is already up in his personal space. "What do you mean?" I asked. He sneered and he said, "You know, people like them," pointing to where the Hispanic family had just left. I locked eyes with him and I said, "You mean human beings?" His sneer intensifies and he rolls his eyes. But Duck Dynasty, I call him Ducky for short, I figure we're friends now. He's going to try to bring me over to the side of white righteousness. My God, they're just trash. They're all addicted and they have no self-control. And I just cut him off. I said, "Stop talking to me. I don't agree with you. Just leave me alone." He continues his rant and he takes a step toward me and looms over me. And that is when I lost my shit in Walgreens. "I told you to leave me alone! Quit talking to me! I don't even know you!" That got everybody's attention, including Raphael's over at the counter. Raphael's like, "Okay." Well, I'm a little riled up at this point, and I said, "This man is bothering me. He won't stop talking to me." And then I told Raphael and the pharmacy tech in a loud tone of voice what this asshole said about that nice family. They both look at him in horror, and I said, "He called them trash. He called human beings trash." And Raphael said quietly, "Those are my people." Suddenly, one of the perky interns from Butler appears. Sir! Sir! Can I help you? Ducky's bluster disappears in the face of blonde white womanhood. His brain is scrambled. He shuts up and obediently moves to the counter. Everybody shuts up. Ducky gets whatever he came for and ambles out. I am still shaking. I apologize to Raphael for making the scene. He says, no, it's okay. They were such a nice family. I don't understand why he would say such things. I would have said something to him myself, but my job. I'm still shaking as Mike and I head for the car. We're in the parking lot and he hesitantly asks me, are you okay? And I'm still so jacked up, I did a fist pump and said, fuck yes, I'm okay. Later at home, after the adrenaline kind of wore off, I study my face in the bathroom mirror. I mean, what was it about me that made Ducky assume that I would agree with him? I suppose because I'm white. Because, let's face it, I look like a Republican church lady. I could get into a Trump rally. Because I have a touch of resting bitch face for which the pharmacy has no pill. But you know what they say about assuming. Except in this case, he only made an ass of himself. Ducky did not know who he was talking to. He didn't know he was chatting up an ordained minister who's officiated at a ton of same-sex marriages. Somebody who started a program for teen moms so they could stay in school, an unabashed liberal who finds the Democrats a bit too fucking conservative. Had Ducky known who he was talking to, he might have kept his full mouth shut, but I guess that fucker just needed to get school.